these are some really cool examples of some erosional coasts. On the left, we have what's called a fjord coast, and we haven't talked about glacial movement too much. That's not really in the scope of this class. But glaciers are immensely erosional features, and they can carve out giant valleys, very steep sides. Um, and they have lots of times. If anybody has been to Half Dome in Yosemite National Park, I believe, there's a large, almost vertically cut, uh, smooth dome. Only half of it's there, and the reason it's only half of it's there is because a glacier came down and took the other half off of it. Literally scraped half of that mountain away. Most of the climbing routes that are out in that area are very smooth. They've got polished surfaces, and the reason they're polished is because ice, glaciers, scraped them and polished them super smooth on the way by. So you have these examples of these huge erosional valleys, very deep with steep sides, and water has flooded them. So this would be a good example of an erosional coast or a fjord coast. A fjord is the name of a valley that has been cut by a glacier. Um, Another example of an erosional coast is on the right-hand side here, and instead of it being ice that's causing the erosion, it's running water or a river valley. You guys should be able to see from this aerial photo that there's lots of tributaries that are running into a very large river valley, and all of those tributaries and that river valley at one time were much higher elevation and actively eroding, taking sediment out and down into the ocean. So as these things removed material, they deepened and widened the valley and river channels. After a period of time, for one reason or another, one mechanism or another, sea level rose and flooded this river channel. So you have a drowned river valley. So you have a ria coast. We have a fjord coast that's caused by glaciers and a ria coast that's caused by river erosion.